Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPs.
And I'm Johnny 5.
And I'm Hayley.
And why are you Johnny 5 tonight?
What's the point? We are living in a world where they have put spider DNA into goats. So what's the point of having a 5 reason ever again? I give up. There are spider goats on this planet. In Utah, less than like one state away, there are 50 spider goats.
That's 4 letters. Utah.
Exactly.
So what's your 5 reason?
That's it. Is I'm not going to have a 5 reason until the spider goats aren't a threat.
So what
to
are
our
these
livelihood.
spider goats?
Huh?
What are these spider goats?
Apparently, it's easier to harvest silk from spider goats than it is to harvest them from the
Goats
golden orb
is 5
spiders.
letters, I guess.
Yeah, goats is 5 letters. The spider that they would be harvesting it from is cannibalistic. So if you have a spider farm, they'll eat each other. But if you put that DNA into goats, it's apparently easier.
So is it goat fur that's now silk?
It's in the milk. You scrape off the cream of the milk, and then the next layer of milk is silk.
Are you sure this isn't a new Marvel TV show?
No, this
or
is a
something?
legit thing happening at Utah State
I
University.
thought you were going to say Universal for a second. I was like,
No,
what?
no, Utah State University. Yeah, so if you don't Google spider goats, because that's, if you Google goats with spider DNA, you'll find all the information about it. This has been going on for years.
I don't like this.
Right? 2 of the most terrifying animals on the planet combined.
So you know
into
that
one
means
beast.
some of my bow ties might be coming from spider goats because they're silk. I'm not wearing one tonight though, so you're good. That's completely random and weird and odd, and I don't actually know what to say to that.
I think we should move on.
I think we should too. We are on the interwebs, and so you can tweet at us with hashtag Geeks Corner, and Roger Rabbit over there will respond, and we will.
Why would you do the thing? That's not okay.
That was well done. Hashtag Geeks Corner. And wishing Jason a really great night tonight. What? You went like this.
I flashed him a winning smile.
Oh, I thought that was you getting webbed by the spider goat. Anyway, let's move right on. Disneyland is starting to announce things for its 60th anniversary. Well, they've been doing it for quite some time, but they announced the entertainment schedule this last couple days ago, week, whatever it was. And
did it bother you at all when you looked at the entertainment schedule?
Yes.
Did you notice something wrong?
Yes.
And not the thing we were talking about before the show, but a different thing.
No.
Because this is the entertainment for the 24-hour day, right?
Yeah.
And we've done a couple of these.
Yeah.
There is only one thing on this list that happens after midnight.
So, and that thing wasn't actually on their original list. This is the World of Color show, right?
Yeah.
We added that because they announced the dining plan for it, and it said there was going to be that show. So we actually did some deduction there. I don't think they've announced the entire lineup.
Okay, because I'm thinking there's no like after hours Fantasmic listed. There's no after hours anything. The only thing
Even like Tea Party was.
Tea Party they just have a start time listed. It just said Mad Tea Party 6.
And there's no overnight Billy Hill and the Hillbillies.
Yeah. Too soon, man. Still too soon.
No, I had a great time. I watched them on Saturday at Knott's.
Good for you. He has a pass to Knott's.
You know what's crazy though?
What?
I saw Bluebear's cousin.
Are you okay with this, Bluebear? Can we talk about this?
Bluebear is sitting right in the front row wearing his hat and
he sits in the front row of all of our shows.
looking at Johnny.
There are people sitting in a row behind Bluebear because he gets a VIP seat.
He's got the absolute
Prime
best
seat.
spot in the house. Yeah.
And nobody told him he couldn't sit there and moved him. Anyway, so you saw Bluebear's cousin.
Yeah.
Was it
Bright
like
green.
Bright green?
Like
You
neon
saw
green.
Green Bear?
Yeah, Green Bear.
How's Green Bear doing?
I don't know.
Happy.
Same smile as Blue Bear, so
It's a
Pretty
family
good.
trait.
I guess pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, that is interesting. I don't think they've announced everything, and I think they're trying to keep the focus on the new, exciting things. You know,
That terrifies me because I'll be there.
You will.
Be there. I think a few of us will be there. And in the blog that you posted, you told everybody that there are things you should definitely go see, which is the.
well, I didn't tell everybody. Amanda
Who did
told
this?
everybody.
Amanda.
Amanda does a fantastic job with these posts. She's the one that really keeps us up to date on this
I
kind of
blame
stuff.
Amanda then
You can.
because she
But
specifically.
you should be a
told
little bit
everybody.
nice to her because she's got tons of homework tonight.
Is it math?
I don't know.
Like,
No,
like,
it was. I think it was like some social something.
Oh, that's easy. That's harder than math, actually. But so specifically, go see the Disneyland Forever fireworks, the Paint the Night reboot kind of parade.
The new electrical parade.
The new electrical parade.
Isn't that what they're calling it? The new electric parade?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're calling it that, but that's
No,
definitely
it
what
said
it
it. I
is.
saw it in one of the graphics. It was
Okay.
like the new electric parade.
Well, so was Light Magic, so we'll have to. It was.
That's true.
That's how it was built.
We should make our own.
Right. Huh?
We should make our own parade.
Out of lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it.
Digital.
Sure.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, keep
Just
going.
another project.
World of Color and the Diamond Mad Tea Party. Mad Tea Diamond Party Mad.
Diamond Edition.
So those are the four most crowdedest things ever
That you will be at.
I will be at, because dang it, I'm not going to miss them now. I don't want
You
to.
were told not to.
Right?
It's true.
Because
And
the most brilliant thing to do would be to go, oh, Paint the Night is about to start. I'm going to go on every ride in the park because everyone else is going to be along this parade.
that actually
That
would
is-
be
That's
brilliant.
that's the
That's
smart
true.
thing. No
That's
one's going to do that. So
There'll be some people that are smart and do that.
if you are
Because
one of those
if
people,
you're really brilliant, you would do that on Friday night and then come back on Saturday night and go
When
see all the
everyone's
shows when everybody's completely dead tired.
oh,
Because everybody's gonna be like, oh, I gotta be there Friday night for the 24-hour thing, and then Saturday night, most people will be blocked out.
Yeah.
Everybody who's already like come for that weekend is gonna want to hit Friday night. They're gonna be tired by the time Saturday night comes along. That's the night to see it, I think.
So that's your
DAPs
Disney
tip of the
attendance,
night.
your DAPs hacks. Is
There you go.
DAPs hacks.
I do have to. I like that.
It didn't quite.
That
flow
took a
correctly.
second
Yeah.
for me to figure out what you were saying, but I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not hexing them. That's what I thought you said at
Yeah.
first. Jason is awesome. Jason Awesome says the cricket sound is still running strong, and this reminds me of years ago. Do you remember when we used to have to deal with the crickets?
Yes, they do.
And they're back.
They are. They found us.
Completely different studio, and they're back. And we have microphones now, so you would think that would help, but
What's weird to me is the cricket sound is literally coming from every direction. There is no like you can't point to where.
I actually was trying to figure out where it was coming from. I think it's
360 degrees around my head. It might just be where I am in the room. It's more so to this side though.
it's
well, Murray's watching on the stream, and he
Hey, Murray.
says, I thought the cricket was outside my window.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
All the crickets.
That's abs- so. Of all the events that are listed there, which one are you most excited for?
I'm most excited. I think I'm excited for Paint the Night.
Okay.
I'm ready for
You
there
too?
to be a
Me too.
good
Of
nighttime
all of them.
parade.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think this has the potential. Nothing will ever replace the electrical parade, but I think this is
A good successor.
from what little I've seen, it looks like it has the potential to be, and I'm waiting to see if it lives up to that potential.
And
So,
okay.
I'm not going to say until I've seen it. Like, yes, I'm sad electrical parade is gone, but I'm glad this has replaced it. I won't say that until I've seen it, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to NPH and WOC, FTW, LOL,
With MM.
HTC, AT&T.
NDCA.
Neil Patrick Harris in World of Color. Yeah,
I think
so,
everybody knew. I hope
Wonderful
so.
World of Walt Disney.
yes, the one.
Wonderful World Colors celebrate the wonderful world of Walt Disney.
We're getting asked when will you be getting to Disney on the day of the 22nd? Will you be camping out?
Yes, I get there at 10 o'clock the night before. 10
Maybe
p.m.
earlier this year.
I doubt it.
Because it's it's the 60th.
It is
So
the 60th. I
60 hours.
don't
60 hours of
before.
craziness instead of 30.
I don't personally think the difference between getting there at 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Like I
I
will
don't
still
know.
be in the group that will get through the gates.
Yeah,
And
you'll
at
be
that
there.
point, it's not going to make a quantitative difference in my day if I'm right in at 6 o'clock on the dot, or if I don't get in until 6:52 or whatever. Because none of the food opens till 11 anyway. So
And you're no good without your bread. So.
yeah. Don't talk to me until I've had my bread and my coffee. But
I'll remember that.
it's true.
Just
Very
watch
true.
the videos.
Yeah. Wait with me in line, you'll find out. So yeah, I'll get there at 10 p.m. As per usual, and we'll see if that turns out to be a horrible idea or not. What's our screen?
Throwback Thursday to the cricket sound on the porch on the old Geeks Corner set. and thought my computer was going to explode. Yeah,
Yeah.
we thought our ears were going to explode, but that's okay.
Still kind of think that.
What do you think about the return of Mad Tea Party?
I didn't really understand that it had left. Like,
Okay,
I think I
so-
was aware of, this is the last day, but it didn't seem like it was. Oh, because it was replaced by the Frozen stuff for a
Yeah.
while. I don't really care about that area, to be honest. Like, I don't. Since Electronica, I haven't gone and danced in a tutu, and maybe I should again.
So do you think Electronica will return since they're making a new Tron?
Yeah, probably.
Let's just throw that out there and get the internet buzzing.
It's just that area seems to be the movie tie-in corner now.
Okay.
A little bit. I mean, realistically, it tied in with Tron and then Alice in Wonderland and then Frozen, so I wouldn't be shocked if they brought back
Whatever happened to the Alice in Wonderland sequel?
Is
it still
I saw
happening?
it posted somewhere through the Looking Glass. It's coming out.
Yeah.
Is it? I haven't
It's on
looked it up
some
in a while.
timeline somewhere. It's
Okay.
next year, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I don't know if that's still happening. It's in a JPEG, so it must still be true.
It has to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move on to another movie.
Yes.
I'm looking
It's the
forward to
movie
this.
show tonight.
This Thursday, and what time are we going? 11:10.
I think so.
That's what we're going.
Which
we
one
were
is it? 11 or 10?
11:10. 10 after 11.
Oh, okay. No, 10 comes before 11.
First base.
Shortstop.
Avengers Age of Ultron will be our Thursday night excitement. We will be having a group to go to downtown Disney at 11:10.
Yes. A little before, so we can end the door.
What are
Get our
we
pretzel.
hoping happens with this?
I'm hoping I get a pretzel. I love those pretzels. No. What are
You
we
want to
hoping?
just switch spots with Tyler? No.
Okay.
No. What are we hoping? What are we hoping comes out of this movie, or expecting to have come out of this movie?
I'm just expecting it to be good. That's
I-
it.
Yeah, I don't have an expectation. I expect something will change drastically.
Yeah.
But I don't know what.
Yeah.
Like Captain America 2, something changed drastically, and all the clues were there, but none of us knew how to put them together. So when it happened, it was a complete shock. So I don't think there is a way to know what's going to go down with this.
I think it's going to be the Empire Strikes Back of Marvel movies,
Probably.
just because they have to set up for Captain America: Civil War,
Yeah.
and so I kind of
that's-
feel like
there will be some of
I
that.
kind of feel it's going to be the movie where we like, and at the end of the movie, we're going to have that kind of like, dang it,
Mhm.
like the first Avengers, it ended and it was over, like
And
it
the
was
age
great.
pharma.
Yes, I have a feeling we're going to walk out of this movie going, what just happened? And we have to wait how long until we find out what's next?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
that's my prediction.
I know Tyler and you watched all of Daredevil, right?
Yes.
And I watched all of Daredevil. Has anyone else in here watched all of it?
Parts.
Yeah, parts.
Kevin has.
No
So
spoilers.
no spoilers. But in terms of general storytelling for the company at whole, I feel like Marvel is getting really good at telling these stories where the line between the good guy and the bad guy is very blurry.
Yeah.
And if the show were titled for the villain and told from his perspective, you could very easily see him as the good guy and Daredevil as the bad guy. So I feel like that's going to be the same thing with Civil War, where there is no good side,
It's a certain
bad
point
side.
of view.
It's just which one do you personally agree with more? It's like the presidential debates. There's no one person's way. One person is right and one person is wrong, but everybody thinks that about one or the other. So I think it'll be really interesting to see how they make that divide in such a way where they don't,
Mhm.
where Marvel as a whole doesn't say which character is correct, but just gives you the two options. So it'll be interesting
Until
to
you
see
show up at Comic-Con and people are feuding and battling in
Oh
the
yeah,
streets.
oh yeah. This will cause actual fights in
You
real
shot
life.
first.
Yeah.
I could actually imagine fights happening over Civil War. Like, I think it's going to create a very divided community. I hope so.
They need to make shirts that say I'm with Iron Man. but
I'm with the
Captain
cap.
America's cool too. Like just this kind of middle of the road shirts. Like, I
I'm
like
sure they're gonna
everyone.
make them.
Yeah.
You got to know from afar who.
Why
you can
can't
be
we all
friends
just
with
get along?
Team
Inspire
Ultron,
with.
Yeah. So
that sandwich thing after the first one.
Any predictions on how it's going to connect with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Because I know you review that every week.
I don't know because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Facebook posted a picture that said, who's going to do all three? Watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tonight, Age of Ultron on Thursday, and then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. the next week. So that's most of us here are going to be doing that. So I don't know until tonight's episode. That
You know what stinks with all of that, though?
What?
We're going to have 2 of the 3 done by next week's taping.
But not the third.
And not the third.
Yeah.
So we're going to just be left hanging of like, because they're playing the episode right now as we're talking. And so we're going to be that close.
It's one of those. So we're going to watch tonight's episode.
Yeah.
And then we're going to watch Ultron. And Ultron is going to completely change the universe in S.H.I.E.L.D. because it's all the same universe. It's all connected. When Captain America 2 did that, we didn't know exactly how it was going to affect the people, but we knew basically what the playing field now was and what they would have to respond to. So I feel like...
I'm predicting it doesn't change things as much.
I think it's not going to change a lot. Like I don't think this is all speculation.
I don't think it's going to be the game changer that they had last year.
No, but I think it will be. It will change the game that's going on within S.H.I.E.L.D. I think if that's not giving away too much, where there's kind of all the different opinions, and all of a sudden they all have to work together. I think Age of Ultron is going to directly cause everybody kind of melding into one group for a common goal. I would assume, but
I would hope.
I would hope as well. We're getting to the end of the season. We got to close it somehow.
That I'm kind of tired of this storyline, in all honesty.
Yeah,
like to me, it's one of like I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, we could have had a better one. Yeah.
Well, it was like last year before Captain happened, like where everything changed. Like it was kind of like getting kind of stale and boring, and like, okay, what's gonna happen? And then that happened.
I don't even care what happens at this point, though.
Yeah.
Like
it's a cool show.
I love the show, but this particular storyline, I'm over. Like I like the side storyline, but the S.H.I.E.L.D. storyline of S.H.I.E.L.D. itself, I'm over. Like
I was expecting it to wrap up in like 3 episodes
or 2.
Like I think they're just waiting for Ultron. Like there's probably something that's gonna happen, and they're just kind of like, well,
then they should have started it later.
Yeah, I expect tonight.
Like the first season. The first season had all of these like month-long breaks between episodes.
Yeah,
they were trying to stretch out all their content until they got to the moment.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad we didn't have to deal with that as much. But yeah,
we still had we had the Agent Carter break.
We had the Agent Carter break, and we skipped one for the State of the Union address. Like that's important.
Jeez. Why would we do that?
I don't care about actual politics. I want to know about the secret government in the fictional universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just focus on the real.
That's protecting us from. Exactly. Yeah, sure. That's great. What
are you guys thinking about Agent Ultron?
Yeah, we'd love to hear what you think.
Agent Ultron.
Yes.
That's the plot.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Age of Ultron.
Sorry. Yeah. So.
I would love to see Phil Coulson back in the movies. By the way,
that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
I keep scouring IMDb and nothing's showing up, but
makes me sad.
That doesn't mean it does mean, but I wish it didn't mean.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I get it.
There's a lot of reasons why he shouldn't be in the movie.
I read an interesting interview on that, but I won't talk about it now. There's a new trailer out for Jurassic World.
Mm-hmm.
We are very excited for Jurassic World, I think. Hayley particularly has told me that she wants to go opening night and sit between Tyler and I.
Well, excited and scared.
That's 100% false.
Yeah, it is. We just watched the trailer before we started shooting the episode, just to refresh and show for the first time. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I just don't want to be there.
Why? Is it the dinosaur thing? Is it the like?
I don't think I want it. I don't want that.
It won't be as scary as Daredevil.
Oh yeah, not at all.
Like
what is going on
I think
here?
it's gonna be like more shocking at moments. I never went into a scene at Daredevil and thought, oh, they're not gonna do any fighting.
There's not gonna be a raptor chasing me through the kitchen.
In all fairness, your eyes were closed for most of Daredevil.
Through hell.
But I knew when to close them.
Oh, and you
wouldn't
just think
know-
there's gonna be more surprises with.
Yes.
With
like I
okay.
won't know what's happening. You probably won't be able to sense it because I'm sure they want to scare you and shock you, which doesn't really happen in Daredevil. You know it's gonna be awful.
To be fair,
yeah, you do see it
Daredevil
coming.
had his eyes closed for most of Daredevil. So too soon? I don't. They were actually open, which is the weird part. Anyway,
Your thoughts?
So I feel a lot better about the Jurassic Park Jurassic World movie, I was nervous about it. I don't know if you remember our conversations about it.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if I could buy Chris Pratt as a action hero.
Right.
But this trailer really showed him in that light where he's not really an action hero. He's like if Caesar Milan was confronted with the Hounds of the Baskervilles. Like he knows the animals the best, so he's the one that has to track them. I'm a little disappointed though that they full on just showed the dinosaur, like the big bad thing. I would love to live in a world.
I was actually surprised that they decided to do that.
Yeah, like I know that
In a
it's
trailer.
leaked.
Like I could see pictures being released with the spoiler alert, which we did on the site,
or
and warned
the
people not
toy
to watch it. But
tie-ins.
they've actually released 2 clips now: the trailer and then the clip that followed it that show the Indominus Rex.
Yeah.
In its horrific glory. I don't know what would you call it.
I'm
But
trying.
it's.
I was very young when the first Jurassic Park came out, but how much did they actually show of the dinosaurs? I feel like you might have just seen.
They actually, I do remember they did show the raptors and they did show T-Rex when I was a kid because my first experience seeing them was on TV.
Huh. Okay.
And then the second experience was walking by the theater, and then third actually seeing it.
Yeah.
And it was still scary.
I remember when the theater I went to for Jurassic Park had the thinnest walls, so you could hear the roars when you were waiting for the movie, and that was really terrifying.
Mikey Likey says he still can't get over the trained raptors, regardless of how genetically altered they may be. It just doesn't make sense to me. Have you ever trained a puppy?
It actually that makes the most sense to me.
Because I grew up on a farm, and we used to train chickens, and we'd train sheep, and we'd train dogs, and you can pretty much train any animal. It's just a matter of connecting with them at some level.
You can buy kits to train fish. Like fish in a fish tank, there's a stick with food, and you do the same exact thing of just like guiding through an obstacle course, teach it to play soccer, basketball. This exists. This is a real thing. So yeah, you can train anything that likes to eat.
Okay.
Basically.
Even spider guts?
Well played.
Yes, probably.
No.
So it actually makes a lot of sense to me because in the universe, apparently this park has been open for a while.
Yeah.
And a park, any animal park wouldn't exist unless the animals are in some way domesticated a little bit.
Yeah.
Like even think about when you watch movies and you see a lion. Anytime you see a lion in a movie, generally that's a trained lion that a professional company has trained to perform in movies. Watch Evan Almighty and you'll see every animal you can train.
True.
So yeah, I can see if you're going to run a park with dinosaurs, you're going to train those dinosaurs for shows.
And this is a side factoid, but I was reading an interview with the director. And he was talking about how they're really just kind of treating this as a sequel to the original. And they're not discounting 2 and 3, but they're basically just sidestepping them and letting them happen in different places.
They're doing a different branch for the same story.
And this is what they're counting as their sequel.
Nice.
And I think that kind of sets up a little bit more depth for how long Jurassic World has been around, as opposed to if it was, the second one and the third one happened just a couple of years ago, and then suddenly now there's this new one that just, is 2 or 3 years old, but it's not. It's been around for a while.
Okay, nice.
So I think it's going to be fun. I think we're going to have a great time going and seeing it.
So much fun.
Fun.
It'll be fun for me. Are you looking forward to it, Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be. You guys will love to hear my report on how they do.
I'm gonna be stone-faced the entire time.
No, you are not. You might be stone-faced, but your face will be covered.
Daredevil can do what I can do.
Ms. Bailey C says, my friend has convinced me to see Jurassic World, but I have not convinced him to see Age of Ultron yet.
What?
If
Your friend is
you're
crazy.
going to go see Jurassic World, he needs to go see Age of Ultron with you. I mean, that's just how it works.
It's only fair.
Yeah,
Also
turnaround's
trained her
fair
goat
play.
to high five.
Say that again?
She also trained her goat to high five. So that's cool.
They're really? I missed
That's
that.
what she did.
Oh, that's cool. The Mikey says that isn't like training a puppy. It's more like a lion or tiger. Sure, you can make it do tricks, but it's still very risky. I think that's the whole point. And if you look at the trailer, I think it looked to me like a raptor actually eats somebody. So
I missed that part.
there's one part, and it's dark,
Maybe.
and
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like a raptor jumps through a door and eats somebody. So I don't think they're safe at all.
So it is still risky, but it can be done.
Yes. All right, moving right along to a completely different type of show.
Yes.
Thanks to Miss Hayley, who went and
Yes.
saw
Cinderella.
I didn't think that was out yet.
it's out. This is the musical
Oh, okay.
up at the Amundsen.
Gotcha.
What'd you think of it? Had you seen it before?
I don't think I had seen it as like a stage
Okay.
production
You saw the
ever.
Brandy version?
Yeah, but I don't remember it. So it had been a long
That's a good thing. I
time.
wish I didn't.
Harsh, dude.
Impossible.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I don't remember it.
See, you're lucky.
Neither do I.
The Brandy Cinderella movie.
They should have had the Muppets do it.
I was trying to remember if they did. I thought
No, that was Wizard of Oz.
that's right. Your turn.
Anyway, keep going.
This is your thing.
Sorry.
Well, it was entertaining. I liked it a lot, and the program's really pretty, so I was happy about that. Except like none of the people in this program are the people we saw.
Oh, okay.
'Cause it's
But you
all
did
the
see
original people. Fran Drescher.
Fran Drescher.
Yeah.
As,
that was
as the
exciting.
evil stepmother.
I didn't think she was still current.
Who cares?
Or I haven't heard her name.
Well, that's because
Wow.
she's going around on tour on Cinderella,
That's
and
why.
I didn't even know Cinderella was in town until I saw your Instagram. So.
Really? Because like that was like the last day or so of it. So you missed out.
If
Or
you're
maybe
looking
not.
at the
No,
Amundsen
I
series,
actually didn't miss out. I'm not a huge.
Took one for the team.
You did. Thank you very much. What are your thoughts on Cinderella?
honestly, and this is more for you. When I was in children's theater, I learned a lot of those songs just because they're Rodgers and Hammerstein. I think it was the like either Showcase or DAG or whatever the thing was. So I have memories of the songs, but just as songs, not as context in a show.
So did any of
So-
the lines stick out to you?
Hmm?
Like, you need to watch the show or look at the script. It's got some of the corniest lines I think
Oh,
of
it was
any
Cinderella.
musical.
Senorita.
That's not in the musical.
It is in the Disney movie.
It is in the Disney movie. Yeah.
Bonus points for finding the random Spanish and the French.
What was your favorite part?
Oh.
Mhm. We didn't see it.
Yeah. I like ensemble numbers,
Oh,
and
okay.
I like them all dancing in pretty ball gowns. That's always
So 10 minutes ago, or
when was it? I don't know. Yes,
isn't that the
yeah.
one?
I
Where they're
think
all
that was
dancing
it.
around singing 10 minutes ago.
I think so. I enjoyed that.
I've always wanted to make a mashup of 10 minutes ago from Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella and the next 10 minutes from the last 5 years and just do the. They
They're
don't
both at
really
3.
fit, but they're close enough
They're
that you
both
can
3,
go
4.
back and forth.
Yeah, you can totally do it.
Yeah.
We could easily do that.
Let's just take all of the quantities of time
minutes.
songs. Yeah.
So comparing it to other musicals you've seen, how would you rate this? Or is this the first musical you've seen?
I've seen other musicals.
Okay, good.
Even
Just
though I
check.
haven't seen Wicked. Okay, I have
The
seen other
costumes
ones.
look a lot like Wicked. is all I'm saying.
I don't know. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
I wish I had. I don't know. I like seeing shows up close, and we weren't like super close because I like to see their faces and stuff. so
Opera
it's kinda-
glasses.
yeah, but didn't do that, so that's the only thing.
That's how you hold up your glasses.
Oh,
They're
yes.
on a stick.
Well, I use binoculars because
'Cause you're
they're
in a
stronger.
class.
I have binoculars there. I missed out.
See, you could have done it. I didn't miss on anything.
And what's the next musical you're going to?
Phantom of the Opera.
There it is.
Tyler's super excited, and I also haven't seen that. So
It's a fun show. You should read the book. 'Cause I really think the book adds a lot to the musical.
It does.
You don't.
Start now.
It's an easy book.
Oh, okay. I'm
It's-
thinking Les Mis.
Yeah, Les Mis. No, don't read the book. It's super long.
Make them short.
And don't read the book for Wicked ever. Just go see the musical, and that's the only version you need to know about. That's
All
true.
right.
That's actually true. Like, that's good advice.
Yeah, it's not really anything like the musical.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they kinda
it
just
doesn't
went-
add anything.
Different directions. All right. Well, it's 10 o'clock. We've run out of time. And do you have anything else you'd like to add before we go see Avengers Age of Ultron? No?
not
Okay.
particularly.
All right. Well, that's all we got for you this week.
Ah!
We'll see you around the corner.
Geek out!
Bye.
Hey, we're back.